All right, should be good here now. Bottom of the first coming up. 1-0 Tigers lead. Oh, apparently my channel doesn't say I'm live right now, which is interesting. It's unique. Like a hidden stream. There we go. Ball one. What up? Called strike. It's 1-1 for Lofton. Tigers going with Wagispak to open the game. Nice, nice. Wonder if anyone's even going to be at this stream. Only 7 people. No one's talking. Not a great start. 1-1 or 1-2 or 2-2 rather. I forgot about that whack ass first pitch. And they'll get the first out of the inning, 1 away. Little ground out. Lee over to Torque. 1 away. Here's Witt Jr. Robert Witt Jr. Called strike 1. Unless he's just literally named Bobby, which would be hilarious. One. Damn, no one's going to talk today. Yeah, maybe a short stream. 2-1. No one's liking, no one's talking. Pretty lame. Well, if you're not going to chat, make sure you at least leave a like. Help the stream out in some way. Otherwise, I hope you die. No, I'm just kidding. Freeloader, though. It's what you are, unfortunately. 3-1. And for some reason, they're not throwing anywhere near the strike zone today. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, those 3 pitches are definitely going to generate some swings. Yeah, that's... Anyway, 3-2. Like, I get trying to, get a guy to swing at. So anyway, that'll be a ground out on the next pitch. 2 away. See, you don't have to throw balls outside of the strike zone. Or like, you don't have to throw shit like a foot off the plate to try to get a bad swing. Here's Pasquantino with 2 away and nobody on. Cool. Tigers and Yankees did that, like last year, the year before. 1-1. I believe Kerry Carpenter walked it off against the Yankees in that game. One one. 2-1. It is an admirable decision to keep trying to think that they're going to swing at pitches nowhere near the strike zone. Up to 4 whole likes. Appreciate that. If you haven't dropped one yet, consider doing so, especially because no one here is talking. There should be like 20 likes already. 3-1, and they're going to keep up with that strategy, hoping it works. Not looking like it is. And then, he throws a ball, but it's like right next to the strike zone, and they get a swing and a ground out. Almost like these 3 pitches right here weren't necessary to throw. Jolks, Malgary, and Clark do. Oh boy. Jolks, Malgary, and Clark do up here in the top of the second. 1-0 Tigers. All 3 of them hit 250 right now. Just an interesting observation. Interesting indeed. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, Dingler actually has a whole day off today versus a left-handed pitcher of all things. Pretty important. Let's see. What can I get everyone to agree with? By the way, in this stream, if you're silent or don't disagree with me directly, your silence is complicit with everything I say. That's how the rules work here. So get ready to be in agreement with a whole bunch of crazy shit. Patriots are the best team in the NFL right now. Probably will win the Super Bowl this year. May's probably going to win MVP. A.J. Brown, very easily Offensive Player of the Year. Patriots probably beat the Lions by like 45, 50 points when they play in Germany. Lions about to get spanked on an international level to the likes of which that franchise is not ready to experience. Beat the brakes off that stupid-ass team. Really, the thing that'll come down to the Lions versus the Patriots, and all Lions fans will agree with me on this because they're here and they're silent. My team is just better coached. Like, we don't have a retard running our team. Unfortunately, Dan Campbell's a good guy. But him doing 7 days a week of full pad practice at game speed is probably why your team can't stay healthy. No other team in the league does that, by the way. 1-0. And Jokes has a base hit right away. Nice start. I like the Lions, but the reality is that we're going to outcoach you to death, and you're going to get destroyed in that football game. I can't imagine the Lions trying to game plan Josh McDaniels. It's a funny idea, isn't it? See all these Lions fans? They agree with me. Oh. That is a pretty nasty low knuckle curve. That'll be a line out. Runner will have to get back to first. That's a line out into left field. Nice play out there. But by the way, I do like the Lions, but I'm just a Patriots fan first and foremost, just so we all know where I stand this year. Clark is up now with 1 on and 1 out. For those not in the know, Lynch the fourth is pitching. What other wild shit can I say? Brian Branch would be better as a New England Patriot. Call it strike 1. That'll be a ball in the dirt. Does the runner advance? No, 1-1. What's up, basketball? What's up, Daniel? Oh, you guys just missed all the slander I did against the Lions. 1-2. I'm not going to do that to you, basketball, because you're a good guy. All I basically said was the Lions are going to get blown out by the Patriots in Germany this year. Because of the coaching disparity. Mostly that, I think, is going to be the thing. 2-2. It is funny how different the coaches are in Detroit and New England. I know. We're up 1-0. You know, some dipshit is going to be like another blown game if the Royals tie it, make it 1-1 in the bottom of the second. They're like, blow it. Who's DJ Warren? Did you guys did you sign him? Now, by the way, I think the Lions will be very good this year. I'm just playing around. Though I am dead serious, Dan Campbell needs to stop doing some of those practices that he does. Maybe cut it to once a week at full pads. Or not, like most NFL teams do. That'll be another base hit. There we go. Clark will get on. 2 on, 1 out. There's a reason Lions suffer a lot of weird injuries compared to most teams, and I think it's the practice habits. Yeah, especially because it's a 9-inning game. A lot of momentum. You never know how going 1, 2, 3 in like the bottom of the fifth might affect the top of the sixth. Say you're leading 3-0 in the top or bottom of the fourth, and you guys and your team goes 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the fourth. You don't know how that might have just jacked up the other team for the top of the fifth. Then they score 4 because they're fired up and they have all the momentum because you scored all 3 runs in the first, and they've just shut you down for 3 straight innings, and now they're fired up. That's a double play, isn't it? It is. That'll be a double play. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Baseball truly is a weird game. But yeah, momentum's huge, and there's always and you're never really aware of what might just fire a team up. You know what I mean? And it's usually some weird shit. Then all of a sudden they're just like storming way ahead of it. And it's like, damn it. Who was the afternoon game today? Was there no 12 o'clock game? Why'd all the games start? There is no 12 o'clock game, it doesn't look like, unless somehow the Cardinals and Phillies or Tampa and Baltimore caught one of those other games or unless the other games just caught them, I guess. I don't know. Usually, games only start so late on a Saturday. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. Otherwise, you're gay. No, it does help out stream. Get some people in here. Get some. You know, if you're not chatting, which is quite a few of you, does help out. It's almost college football year. What is that? Next Saturday, the 28th. I got either CMU or Western Michigan winning it all. They'll be the national champs at the end of the year. If not, it's rigged. Big and gay. Diamondbacks at 1. Is that 4 o'clock where you're at? Yeah. Well, see, it's a little different. There's always an Eastern EST game that plays at like 12:45, and it's the game of the week or 11:45 or something like that. They get to play for a couple hours all by themselves on Sunday afternoon. That's why most games begin East Coast at 1:45 or later, because that like first hour and a half is supposed to be all for that Sunday morning game, I guess you'd call it. 2-0 on Perez. Bottom of the second finally underway, and that'll be a base hit by Perez. 1 on, nobody out to start off the second. 1-0 Tigers lead. Nobody cares about the Phillies, Seth. I'll put you in a headlock, give you a noogie, and then I'll make you say go Tigers while I'm beating you up, dude. I ain't afraid of you. I'm just kidding. Bro's laughing. He thinks I'm joking. He thinks shit's sweet. Ball 1. You know what would be real embarrassing right now is if the Tigers, if like Salvador Perez stole a base on us right now. Big first career stolen base for Perez. Big fuck. Fouled away, it's 1-1. The Rays and Orioles game. That means St. Louis and Philly and Washington, Miami caught him. With the Marlins, I always get confused if I'm supposed to call them the Marlins or if I'm supposed to call them Miami or Florida or Miami. That's going to remain a strike. That was a bad challenge in the second inning by Collins. Good point. A good shot it does. Tiger's been dead in the water at the plate lately. Yeah, Royals lost that challenge. They have 1 remaining. I'm pretty objective with the strike calls, usually. I was like, that's a bad one. It's too early to make a close call. You know what I mean? It's the second inning. You don't make close challenges. It'd be on some shit if, like, the first pitch he got would have been called a strike. That's when you do it early. You're like, all right, dude, what the fuck? And the umpire's like, yeah, my bad. God damn, they really got caught up to. I wonder if it's delayed. It got delayed or something. And Collins strikes out 2 away or 1 away. Here's who the fuck is that? Rave is due up now. By the way, make sure you guys drop likes. We try to hit about 20 likes every stream. Helps the stream out, gets more people in here. It's good for the environment. Everyone like you leave means you can use 4,000 AI text generators or image generations. And you're at a net negative still. For every 1 like, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something good for the environment. I'll go out there and be like, be better, to the sky. And I'll cure it. Like 2-3 weeks, that'd be perfect. 2-1. Anything else is too radical, and I don't feel like doing any of that. I don't got the time. Like recycling, I don't do that shit. I just throw everything into one garbage bag. Batteries, glass bottles. Damn, Salvador Perez really just stole second base on us. It really says 1, too. I predicted this. I knew this was coming. I may leave. I may end the stream right now. I'm in a real bad mood. You guys don't even understand how fucking mad I am that just happened. I'm maintaining it very well. I think I'm finally aging at a rate that's healthy. A younger me would have ended the stream and not streamed for like 3 days. Now the rage is subsiding. I just need to be quiet. Like, I just need to not focus on this game for a minute. And he walked him. Oh. How do you let Salvador Perez steal on you? We've fallen so far. Well, I think the season's over, boys. At that note, that's the end of the Tigers 2026 campaign for me. I'll be primarily focusing on football. Football will now supersede baseball at every turn going forward. Ugh. Yeah, this team ain't making the playoffs, dog. Yeah, it's over. That's a wrap. That sucks. Good year, I guess. I don't know. There's some fun parts, I guess. Ty Madden will come in for Wags. 2 on and 1 away. You know, the bright spot was McGonagall. You know, Melton, Job. They look like future stars. We get Reese Olson back next year. Really don't have to go get many bats. You know, that's another big plus. We got plenty of young hitters, maybe one outfielder. Don, listen, I know you're delusional, but when your team's letting Salvador Perez steal a base, the season's over, dude. You got to face reality, bud. This 2026, we're not making the playoffs. That was the ceiling moment. Do you really think a team that allows maybe a guy with less than 10 career stolen bases at 40 years old to steal? This would be like the equivalent to this would be like your defense allowing, I don't know, Jameis Winston to run a 15 to 20 yard, 40 yard touchdown run on you and then being like, nah, we're good still. We can make the playoffs with this defense. You know, that level of delusional may sound familiar for the other team you root for. It's over. Season's over, bud. And I'm the most optimistic fan that this fan base maybe has. And that's just the end of the year, buddy. I'm telling you, I'm not the only person who knows this. I mean, that's it. We don't got the defense. We don't got the pitching. Hitting is all right. We're pretty good at offense. We could make the playoffs with our offense. But the rest of it's just, that's pretty bad. It's August 23rd. That shit says Salvador Perez steals 1. And they hit Tolbert. Bases loaded, 1 away. Oh, boy. I'm going to look at something here. Oh, never mind. He has 5 career stolen bases before that. And he is 36 years old. Would you like to apologize to me, Don? We just gave up his 6th or 7th career stolen base. By the way, I was dead on again. Less than 10 career stolen bases. And, sorry, he wasn't 40. He's 36, but he's a catcher, so might as well. 1-1. Sorry, 2-1. Oh, no, my Tolbert already been hurt. I think he got hurt. No, he's all right. I can't read the name of the catcher. It's too small. Male? Molly? I don't know. It should be male, but there's an E at the end, so it could be male. Molly. Or male? I don't know. The catcher for the Royals is hitting. With the bases loaded, 1 away. Uh-oh. 0-1. 0-2. Will I give up on watching the Tigers? No. Still going to watch till the bitter end of this year. But I'm going to do football stuff now, too. I'm going to, football stuff kind of supersedes baseball. By the way, this could be a good time to bring it up. We are going to... Oh, that'll be a strikeout. That's a big out. 2 down. I just no longer have playoff expectations for this team. So I no longer care about the finite outcomes of each games. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, the season's over. We're done. We are going to run Fantasy Football League soon. I'm probably going to... We're entering the final week of the preseason this week. We'll probably hold the drafts the week of the 31st. Is what I'm thinking. Sometime during that week off. For any interested party. Uh-oh. That's gonna bloop. Fuck. Two are going to score. At least one scores. Are they going to get Are they going to get the run at home? Nope. 2-1. Royals take a lead. Bottom of the third or bottom of the second. 2 on, 2 out. Runners at first and second. Here's top of the order, Lofton. Dun, 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 dun. Wonder what the cause of the collapse was. Do you think it was Rogers left a while? You know what I mean? It's hard to figure what exactly broke the team this time. I wonder if it's just a bad run. Oh, that's a home run. Well, 5-1 Royals lead. Lofton homers. It was a fastball pretty much right down the middle at 94. All right, Don, be positive. What do you got for us, Don? I don't think so, Justin. It's starting to look kind of ugly. All right, Don, we could use some motivation here, big guy. We're now about to get swept by the Royals. And I believe that's not good, dude. Yeah, I don't know why. I thought Sears was supposed to start today. Are they holding them off for tomorrow? Ooh. 1-2. Yeah, Joe, season's over for the Tigers. That'll be another hit for the Royals. That'll put Witt on. Them letting Salvador Perez steal was the end of the year. You can be as optimistic as you'd still like. But to me, the season's over. I don't think you can actually be much... It is what it is. Team just couldn't recover. Hopefully next year they play better. No, next year will be. Should be. All they need to do is get a bullpen. Because the reality, Joe, they've blown 28 games via their bullpen in like the 8th inning or 7th inning or later. So, again, as long as they fix their bullpen, which is a rather easy fix in modern baseball, you could look at this record at like 81 and like 40 something. Even if you don't say all 28 of those are wins. If you say just 20 of them and still give 8, which is an absurdly high number of blown games, this record changes dramatically to 81 and like 50 something. And the Tigers are the second best team in baseball. So you're not technically looking at things correctly, Joe. As long as they literally do one thing and run the exact same team back as next year with a different bullpen, this record actually should be among one of the best in the league. No, yeah, they got to get rid of the Illiches. That would be the number one fix. But the bullpen being bad is the bane of the season. Is the issue? Yeah, no, I mean, and it is what it is. And that'll be a stolen second base, especially a bad bullpen. That's kind of the reality of the year. The bullpen kind of fucked us, and that's why we have a 61-68 record and we don't have 80 wins. Like, you know what I mean? And that's literally with the 28 games that we've blown in the seventh inning or later that we've probably, and then fucking wild pitch runner to third. Jesus Christ. I'm probably not watching this whole game if you can't tell by the rate of a blowout that's occurring, right? We'll watch for like till the fifth or sixth inning, and then I'm probably going to get out of here. It's a beautiful day outside, and I might go get some dinner somewhere. Yeah, it's ugly, Justin. It's ugly. You know, we blew a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. It's it's 2-2. Yeah, bullpen's just bad. No, we know your guys' bullpen sucks, but our team is just they're cooked. Something fucking happened, and the whole team has been demoralized, and I don't know what happened. Don't know if it's the Jacob or if it's the Jake Rogers stuff. Don't know if it was the injury to Riley Green. I have no idea. They just collapsed during the White Sox series, and they have not rebounded. We were playing great baseball up until Chicago. Something fucking happened. We whipped your ass like 3 weeks ago. Tehran, no, probably not today. We'll see though. I mean, it's still the second inning, so theoretically, yeah. But it's getting pretty gnarly out here. We're still in the bottom of the second, by the way. Here's Perez. He stole a base this inning. By the way, I said that correctly. Perez stole second base in this inning. And someone told me that I was bitching too much after he did that. That I said the Tiger season is officially over. Is that overreacting? I don't think so. As a rational baseball fan who knows that Perez has either 5 or 6 career stolen bases, that he's 36 and can't run no more, he stole a base on us. And I'm expected to be like, nah, this team still got a playoff chance. It's like, nah, all right, the season's over. That's okay. And it's not an anger thing. It's literally like a what? All right, it's over. 1-2. That's rational. It's fine to be rational. Watch him homer here too. I'd be like, yeah, that's real good proof. This shit's cooked. In the park home run for Salvador Perez. Be like, damn, this can't keep happening. Infield single on a bunt. Steals all the bases and comes home, and the Tigers like, oh, I can't get him. It looks like the Tigers finally got out of that inning after like 12 guys batted. Jesus Christ. Bobby Witt tried to score on a ball in the dirt, and I think the Tigers were able to make the play on it. Yeah. Yeah, they caught Witt. He's trying to steal home on a pass ball or a ground ball in dirt. Witt tested it a little bit too far. 5-1, top 3. Tigers comeback starts now. Torres, Lee, McGonigal. Well, it was close there for a little bit. Everything was going real good till the bottom of the second broke out. Bottom of the first, thing of beauty. Top of the bottom of the second, oh, everything bad happened. All right, well, let's see. Maybe we score 5 runs now. Maybe it's just one of those kind of games. Top of the third, top of the lineup for the Tigers. It's 5-1 or Rays lead. Or I just seen the Orioles Rays score, so like my head just like weirdly went to that. 5-1 Royals lead the Tigers. No idea why my head went there. I hope every inning doesn't take as long as the bottom of the second did there. That was brutal. All the bettors are nervous now because the Tigers are. I bet you they took the Tigers to win and like they took all like unders. They're like, well, this should be good. It's like, because now they have two conflicting things on their parlay where it's like, well, that's not good. Because now in order for the Tigers to win, they got to score more. Yeah. And imagine that's and that'll be a fly out one away. Well, great start to an inning where we need to get the guys on. Here's how Yoli with 1 out, nobody on, top 3, 5-1 Royals. Ball 1. It's like a 4-pitch inning so far, maybe 5. And Hayoli's out on the second pitch of the at-bat. Kind of a deep fly out there. Here's McGonigal, 2 away. Top 3, 5-1. Not a good start here. A little bit of 2-out rally action. It's always good. It's the blood flowing. Right? Maybe. Even if the Tigers lose here, they're still what would that be? 68, 69. Well, they very well could get passed up by KC here pretty soon if things continue to decline. Oh, it's about football time anyway. Team's not a playoff team. I don't really give a fuck. They're an aggressive team. The problem isn't with the offense, so just, I don't really, This is the best offense they've had in a minute, so it's not really that part of the team that's been the issue. They do, but at the same point, I don't know what they would have done to not make it for make up for blowing leads and offense is good. You don't really need a lot in the off year season except maybe a bat. And a ton of and a whole new bullpen if at all possible. Once you get maybe one good outfield bat, something maybe like a decent veteran that isn't Matt Vierling. And then fix up the bullpen. This is a much better baseball team than what they do. Most of it's because the bullpen's been dog shit. 28 blown leads in the 7th inning or later is a pretty inexcusable amount of blown leads. Because again, even if you're like, give us an 8 or 9, like this is an 80-win team without those blown leads. And still give them 8 or 9, you know, so it's like 19 or 20 wins instead of the full 28 that would be. It puts them at 80, you know. One of the better rings. Well, yeah, now they're just trying to hit bombs. That's all three of them tried to hit very deep home runs that inning. To be fair, I think all three of them were basically pitches right down the middle. Let me double check that. Yeah. Right down the middle and center cut almost. You know what I mean? The 3 center, 1 right down the middle and 2 center cuts. Those were all pitches you should swing at and swing at with some level of authority. And try to drive out. Not bad. Perez strikes out, 1 away. Hooray. Hilarious. He stole a base on us. Horrific defense. Swing and strike to Collins. It's 0-1. What's your favorite team, Jacob? Or Joe, or whatever the fuck your name is? You pretend it is anyway. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think they're going to bring him in a 5-1 affair. And Collins goes down looking, 2 away. Couple strikeouts here for Madden. Well, Robert, I'm talking to Joe. I don't care. You could be a Dodgers fan and be from fucking Detroit, or Brooklyn, even. I don't fucking anywhere. I don't care. I don't care about being the fan of where you're from. That's irrelevant to, you know. If I fucking lived in, if I were, you know what I mean. If I lived for like in like, shit. If I had to root for Cleveland, I just wouldn't do it. Yeah, no. 84 or more. Tigers have been rebuilt for 42. Okay, you're just a all right. You're an angry Tigers fan. Fair enough, Joe. It's respectable. I thought you were one of them people that hated the team, so I had to kind of do a little press there. Make sure it's coming from a place of frustration, not just being a shitlord. You know. I don't know if that makes sense. Top 4. Valencia, Torkelson, and Jolks. Okay, hell yeah. So you like the Tigers a little bit? Fair enough. I picked the Tigers and then I picked the Padres for my teams. I selected the Lions as my second favorite football team. Mostly because I'm from here. And I like the Lions. I don't know. They're just a likable little team. They suck. But there's like, nah, man, the one day they finally win, that'll be so cool to watch. I'm a big fan of the Padres. Always have been. They had some real dynamic pitchers on that team when I was growing up with Trevor Maddox, or Greg Maddox, Trevor Hoffman. Peavy was coming up, I believe. That was an exciting era of pitching in San Diego. Hoffman is arguably one of the greatest closers. I mean, he is one of the great closers of all time. Um, just looking up like other closers at similar ages to him and fucking Rivera is so funny. Um, yeah, no, I'm a Patriots fan. That's I've been Patriots fan since like 2003, 2004. I don't remember when. It's well over 20 years at this point, at least by a year or two. Um, but yeah, it was. You look at the stats of Rivera and Hoffman. They have like a little over 600 each for saves, and then like Canley Jansen at like a similar age is at like 498, and you're like, all right, well that's insane, dude. And you're like, damn, that's how good those two guys were, huh? It's like, oh yeah, unbelievable. It's annoying Hoffman wasn't unanimous like Rivera was. Like, very annoying. Called strike one. Like, oh, Mariano gets into the unanimous Hall of Fame, but not. All right, anyway. Valencia grounded out on the very first pitch. Here's Torque. 0-1. And two pitches. Another out. Probably not. We're pretty good at starting pitching. You think you remember that one start this year? It's like, yeah, that's like it. Pistons, maybe. NBA is a little tough to predict, but Pistons could. Yeah, they're a pretty solid team. Except I don't think everyone's going to be back, so we'll see what they actually look like. If the Lions could just stay healthy, they have a really good shot at winning a title in the next couple of years. They literally just have to stay healthy. Easier said than done, I suppose, right? Jokes will ground out. That'll end the inning. Another 1-2-3 affair for the Tigers. Bottom of the fourth. 5-1 Royals lead. Tolbert, Mail, Maley, and Isbell. 7-9. Yeah, we'll see though. What the construction of the team looks like. All right. I'll be back. Sears is in the pitch. I'll be back in just a sec. I'm gonna go rip a bogey a couple times. Be right back. All right, that'll be a pop out one away. We'll see how Sears does. That's exciting, right? 2-0. At least we have a lefty. Throws pretty hard. .93 on the sinker. That's a good sinker speed. That'll be popped out. 2 away. All right. Good start to the inning for Sears here in the bottom of the fourth. It's 5-1 Royals lead. Depending on the Tigers' offense here, we're probably only going to watch through the top of the sixth, but we'll see how things play out. 0-2. That slider coming in at 80. Damn, that's a slow-ass slider. Pretty wild speed gap between the fastball and the slider. That could be an issue for him going long term. But it also kind of might look like a changeup to some extent too. And then have a hard bite. Need to see what the actual changeup looks like. And he can just whip that sinker in that 93. See, that's a hilarious pitch speed gap. All right, top of the fifth. Here's Malgary, Clark, and Baez. The outfielder is coming up to hit. 7, 8, 9. Malgary, Clark, and Baez. Top 5. 5-1 Royals. So for some offense, so I can keep watching. But if there's not going to be any, I'm going to go do some other things. Said I think I kind of want to go get some nice food. Don't know what I want to eat though. I feel like I want some kind of nice like chicken or something. I don't know. A nice burger. Who knows? Truly. Still waiting for the top of the fifth here to get underway. It's 5-1 Royals. It'll be Malgary, Clark, and Baez once the action picks up. Stretch a little bit. There we go. I feel better. All stretched. Damn, it's a quiet ass stream again. If you haven't dropped a like or whatever, if you want to. I don't know. This ain't going to be a full stream today, so it's not a big deal. Saturday and Sunday streams are always the worst. Oh, and 2, except for football. Next weekend is usually, 2 Sundays, but either way. So 0-2 here on Malgary. Maldry. Ball 1. Lynch still out there because he only has like fucking 48 pitches. Hasn't had to do much work. 1-2. 3-2. A couple good takes there. I'm glad he's not swinging out of his shoes at some bad pitches. Though that fourth ball would have been a little understandable, I suppose. 3-2. Counts full. Payoff pitch coming. And it's fouled away. We'll get another 3-2. Looks like they walked him. Maybe. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's not looking good, Kevin. We let Perez steal. Oh, and Malgary goes down looking. I think he might have challenged it, though. No, it looks like he's out. One away. Here is Clark. Anyway, ball one to Clark. One away. Not great. Yeah, it would be nice, Kevin. Would be pretty nice. It's 3-1. Lynch is kind of wild right now, so maybe we could take advantage and actually get something going. We'll see. Will we? Who knows? Fouled away, it'll be 3-2. Another foul, it'll remain 3-2. Won't help if we're helping the pitcher away. They walk Clark with one out. One out, one on. Yeah, I mean that'll come with an age thing. Are they pulling a new pitcher in? Ah, damn, that sucks. We have to sit through this. Oh, this is gonna be tough to sit through. Blowout mid-inning pitching change. Oh, I'm asleep. Gotta love sitting through pitching changes. Gotta wait it. One has to wonder if the game will resume soon. 5-1. Top 5. 1 on, 1 out for the Tigers. Baez the hitter. He's the 9 hitter. Mason Buck is the pitcher, I believe that says. Yeah. Or Mason Black, sorry. Mason Black is the pitcher. With 1 on and 1 out here for the Tigers. Here's Baez. Cool. Ball 1. Ooh. 1-1 on a called strike. By the way, it's 1-2. Another foul. It'll remain 1-2. Few fouls in a row here. Let's see if we can't get a hit now. Two. All right. Good take. Good take. Oy. We'll grab a little bit of soda here in a minute. Thirsty. Hey, that'll be a hit. Runners at second and third. Only 1 away. Hey, look at that. Baez comes through. Here's Torres with 2 on and 1 away. Be right back. Gonna go some. One, two, fouled away. It would be nice here because that could bring us within a couple. Two. See what Torres can do with Well, it's 5-2. We got a run in. So that's good, I suppose. It's pretty good. Called strike one. Runner at third. 2 away. 5-2. Tigers down by 3. 0-2 on a strike. Yeah, it's something anyway. No one reacted to any of the offense at all. That just makes it easier for me to leave in the 6th. Five to 3 on a base hit there by Lee. Down by 2. Pretty big piece of hitting there by Lee with 2 outs. Yeah, only down by 2. And it's a tie game. McGonigal hits his 14th of the year, and the Tigers have tied it at 5 here in the top of the 5th. Something about the number 5. 5-5-5. All right, what a good inning. Well, we're back in the game. Season saved. Look at that, Kevin. We saved the season. It was all but over. We let Perez steal a base, only for that to be the sacrifice for our comeback this year. Woo! We're clearly the only 2 fans who actually give a shit. No one else is saying anything. This is very strange. Oh, no, another mount. Do we have to watch another pitching change? Like, kill myself, dude. Okay, they're just having a talk. All right, well, it's nice to have the lead. It's 5-5 here in the top of the 5th. Let's hope we can hold them for the rest of the game. I don't know. No, that would be like asking me, "Hey Rob, how do you think the Edmonton Oilers are going to do next year?" I don't fucking know. They'll be good, man. They got a lot of young talent. They up and comers. It's a good sport. Division's wide open. If you're a Sixers fan, bet on the future, baby. It's bright. I don't know. Not at all. I don't know. They're pretty good every year, aren't they? So they'll probably be good again this year. I don't, unless they lost everybody. Did the whole team leave? Is everyone gone? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, they got LeBron. That's pretty cool. He's like 500 years old, though. I don't. Is that even a big deal anymore? I guess we'll see. Surprised he didn't just decide to retire. Be wild if LeBron won a title with the 76ers. What would that be? 4 different teams he's won a title on. Pretty nutty. Bottom of the 5th, it's 5-5. We're going to see Lofton, Witt, and Pasquantino. Top of the Royals lineup here in the bottom of the 5th. Lofton, Witt, Pasquantino, bottom 5, 5-5. Tigers tied it up. Peter's been here for a while. Kevin. Damn, Kevin's acting like he's like a hard ass for no reason to a guy who's been here like as long as he has, maybe longer. Damn, Kevin. Kevin's actually in people and not knowing. Sheesh. Yeah, it's Pete. It's Peter. He's been here for a while. One. 1-2. 1-2. Ooh, 2-2. Way inside. Uh, 3-2 on Lofton. Oh, don't walk him after being ahead 1-2. And he walks him. God darn it. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th. Ball 1. Ah, come on. 1-1 on a foul ball. It'll be a swing and strike, and that'll be strike 3. They get wet. Nice. That's a good strikeout. Down goes Bobby Witt. There's 1 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Pasquantino. Let's try to get a double play ball. Would be big. Called strike. It's 0-1. Pause, Kevin. Bro on some sus ass shit. What? Oh, that looks like it's a home run. Oh no, just a long double. Run scores 6-5. Runner at second. Son of a bitch. Well, you just served one up to Pasquantino. That sucks. One out. Runner at second. Here's Perez. Gave the lead right back. And then throttles a changeup right down the middle. That'll be another double. 7-5. Royals lead. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna leave after the top of the sixth. I don't want to watch this fucking. Ugh. 7-5. Runner at second. One away again. Situation repeats itself, but now it's 7-5. An unfortunate turn of events here. Tigers challenge it. See if it's actually strike. We'll see. Pretty much, Kevin. It's at least 2-0, maybe 1-1. Jays gave the game. Damn, that's not good swords. Yeah, I know. Brandon, what kind of crazy curse did you just lay on this poor guy? It's either 1-1 or 2-0. Maybe Yankees pretty much a walk. Switch your pitcher to an 8 ERA pitcher. Damn. Unfortunate. Well, 7-5. Top 6 coming up. Well, at least I watched through the top of the 7th. Then I'm probably going to leave after the top of the 7th today. We'll watch the top of the 6th, bottom of 6, top 7, then I'm going to get out of here this afternoon. Oh, that was only the second out of the inning. I forgot. All right, so 2 down then. Well, maybe all they had. Yeah, I just I'm pretty hungry and just don't really want to watch this game anymore. Runner at second, 2 away. 2-1 on a ball. Thought there was already 2 outs. That was my fault. I missed seeing the way the outs were being recorded or something. That'll be a swing and strike 2. It's 2-2. Oh, they scored again. I'll be a son of a bitch. Oh, this one's a home run by Rave. His third of the year. 9-5. Royals lead. Well, we scored 4 and they put all 4 runs back on our head top. Basically, like we didn't even do anything last half inning. It's basically 5-1 all over again. Getting smoked on by lefties. Yeah, it looks like we're about to get swept. I think they're about to pull the pitcher. Probably rightfully so. Two one. Three two. 2 away. All of this with 2 outs also. Yeah, I may leave after the top of the 6th, to be honest. Tigers don't put up a little bit of a rally themselves here in the top of the 6th. I'm thinking I'm going to just dip out. All right, well, we'll head to the top of 6. We'll see what the Tigers do. Hopefully we find some offense. If not, I may get out of here a bit early. Get some food. Anyway, Torkelson, Jolks, and Mel Gary do up. See if we can find some offense here. Hopefully we can. Pretty much. I think I'm gonna go get some food. Get ready to anyway. Yeah, Yankees fans suck. Top 6, 9-5, Royals lead. Tigers are getting their shit pushed in. Not great. Black's still on the mound for the Royals here in the top of the 6. Like I said, this will probably be the last half inning for me that I'm going to take off for the afternoon. I want to make sure I can still get some food from places before they close. 2-1. Oh, yeah, it happens. Teams make bad decisions, man. You can't let it bother you. 3-1. All right, Kevin. See you later, man. Have a good time at work. Hopefully they can, but we'll see. We show any life and get 1 or 2 runs, we stick around. But if we're down by fucking this many, I don't. Hey, Dork walks. Good start for us. Rose trying to give us the runs right back by keeping Black in. Peace out. Cleveland winning again. All right, on the mound, dude. Really, 1 batter pitching change? Are you kidding? Oh, I hate that so much. All right, I'll be right back for the pitching change. Thomas is going to come in and pitch for the Royals. Yeah, Tigers are looking like it, Lionheart. All right, be right back. It's runner at first, 0-2 count, 1-2 count with Callahan up hitting for jokes. Two. Oh, Callahan got hit by the pitch actually, so that'll be 2 on, nobody out. Uh-oh. What's up, Darren? Probably taking off after this half inning. I want to go get some. I'm hungry and I want to eat. Looks like we'll load the bases. Somehow they don't get it out. Oh, they make an error. Looks like Algary reaches via error, so bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, this is gonna be a long ass game. Yeah, I'm not watching after the top of the sixth, dude. I'm not committing 3 hours of my life to watching this. Ooh. Yeah, sure. I don't really care. I just don't really want to watch. These are some long innings going on in this game. Fouled away. I think it's 0-1. Here's Clark. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Hit here would be big. Could tie it up one swing. It's 0-2 on another, call a strike, then the foul ball. So now it's 0-2. Or are we getting another pitch? What the fuck just happened? We're getting another pitching change. I think it's 9-6 with one away, yeah. Another fucking pitching change. Yeah, I'm done watching after this half inning, boys. I don't care if it's tied back up. I'm not sitting through this fucking horse shit. This is 7.5 minutes of commercials just in pitching changes. It's Yeah, man, I know you don't like the Yankees. We know. We heard you. Your butt hurt because they beat you guys. We get it, dude. I don't. I'm guessing you're a Blue Jays fan and you're not upset. You're upset with the way the game's going. Is that part of it? Or are you just like a general, like, you just dislike the Yankees kind of guy? Which, I mean, there is that kind of guy. I've often argued, though, it's good to have bad guys in sports. Like my team, for example, the Patriots in football, right? Um, the Chiefs are a bad guy because they're genuinely they're almost too likable. You know what I mean? Like Mahomes is a likable guy. Kelsey's pretty likable. The coach is very you know what I mean? It's really hard to dislike them. You have to really be like, yeah, I really hate that Travis Kelsey dates Taylor Swift, and you're like, it's a weird reason to dislike a guy because he's dating this a pop star. It's just like, you know what I mean? You know, and then everyone's trying to make them be this evil team. But the second the Patriots showed any skin again, they're like, yeah, we're back on hating these guys. It was so bad for the Patriots. It would be all week long in the playoffs how we were about to get blown out, and our fraudulent season would be exposed. we'd beat a team and then a million excuses for about 3 days. And then the whole next week would be about how we're about to get blown out. And then when we actually did get blown out in the Super Bowl, people went, oh, yeah, they're a good team, though. It's just like, that was the weirdest fucking thing. It's like nobody cared that we got blown out in the Super Bowl because they're like, yeah, and that's what was supposed to happen. And it's like, really? Do you think that? It's like, well, I guess they did lose in the Super Bowl. It's hard really to talk shit anymore. People did, though. It was embarrassing. You guys only reached the Super Bowl because you got lucky. It's like, yeah, I guess. God's favorite team. And see, it's sports need bad guys. And the Yankees are the bad guys in baseball. The Dodgers are a fake bad guy team, by the way. They're much like the Chiefs. They're fake bad guys. The issue is they're genuinely, like, if it wasn't for the fact that they spend a lot of money, they have a lot of likable guys, right? Like, Kershaw's a pretty likable baseball guy overall. Mookie Betts is a likable baseball guy. Freddie Freeman's a likable base. You know what I mean? It really sucks when you start breaking it down. It's like, oh, shit, it's kind of right. They're not like unethical. They're just their owner spends money. It's not like they're out there like cheating or like doing like anything dirty, like exceptionally bad baseball. Like, you know what I mean? They just play games. Otani's beloved. Just like, yeah, you know what? They're not bad guys. I don't know. What makes the Dodgers bad guys? That they spend money? No, bad guys are the Yankees. There was nothing more cringe. By the way, there's 2 outs with runners at second and third on a double steal. Good job by the Tigers. 9-6. Max Clark's first stolen base, by the way. Woo. And then, of course, the Astros are also kind of fake bad guys. They couldn't handle it. They genuinely couldn't handle the criticism. It was funny, though. The Astros fans collapsing under the weight of criticism is hilarious, dude. They were out there like, no, Jose Altuve is beloved. No. They were having mental breakdowns if you called Altuve a cheater. They'd be like, fuck you. Have you ever seen Clerks 2? Remember when Randall makes that Elias throw up when he's talking about how gay Lord of the Rings is, and then he just throws up all over. He's like, fuck you, and pukes. That's basically what happens if you tell an Astros fan, Altuve cheated. And it's just like, no. They take the bait every time. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. They can't handle it. You tell a Patriots fan that they cheated, they're like, yeah, whatever, dog. Yeah, we did. I hope we cheat again. Now we have a new thing. Be like, yeah, and we were cheating again. Our coach was, and we almost won a Super Bowl. Coincidence? It's a good thing when teams cheat. Basically, yeah, it's fine that the Yankees fans are assholes. It's good for sport. Well, that'll be the third out of the inning. Bottom of the sixth coming up. I don't know how much more of this I'm going to do. I may watch through the top of the seventh, but if there's a mid-inning pitching change, I'm probably going to leave. I'm not going to lie to you. I won't make it through another one. You guys better hope the Tigers bring in a pitcher and they go 1-2. They get a 1-2-3 inning. Because if Sears comes out and they pull him after a fucking batter, then I'm leaving. Now I'm in borrowed time. Very hungry and I would like to go eat food. And this game is very boring. It's not even like good pitcher. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not even like a product of like good offense. It's just like really bad pitching. Chippy and just laced right down the middle. Tigers got 1 run with the bases loaded, nobody out, by the way. Against genuinely one of the worst bullpens in the MLB. Plus, no one's really talking in this stream. It's very strange. I feel like I just went on a pretty good rant that had a lot of things people could have talked about, but no one said anything. It's very weird. Very boring. Very bored. Oh, they're gonna leave Sears in, which means I'm probably leaving in during this inning, boys. I'll be seeing y'all soon. He's gonna give up a double, and they're gonna immediately pull. That's fun. I'm glad we're doing more mid-inning pitch. By the way, every pitching change in this game has been mid-inning. Let's see. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mid-inning pitching changes. What bets you still got rolling in this game? One away. Here's Isbell. Probably the reason he's still in the game. Let's hope we can make it at least through the top of the 7th. There's a good shot they're going to come pull the pitcher right now, though. All right, no ball one. All right, all right. You took the under, you've lost. Under 18 points. Oh. Oh, boy, it's getting close. Yeah, they're at 15 right now, buddy. I don't... Yeah, you know what? That sucks. 1-1. Hopefully they just stop scoring for your sake, right? Yeah, that's not great. That'll be a second out of the inning. You thought taking a boost to 18, you're like, hell yeah, brother, I got this. You thought you were being silly and shit when you made that fucking bet? Two dog shit bullpens going head to head. Number here is Lofton. Please don't do a pitching change. Just play ball. It's fucking 9-6. Just let him pitch. Ball one. All right. No pitching change. Ooh. Top of the 7th will be the final inning. I'm not going to go longer than that, no matter what. I'll do another half inning here after this, but 2-1. Oh, no. Come on, man. Just getting out. Don't make me watch a fucking pitching change. Come on, Sears. Just 1, 2, 3 inning, dude. All right, 2-2. All right. Hey, do it for America, Sears. You know, his family founded the Sears. He's related to the Sears. It's a fucking basic. Look at it in fucking... Oh? Okay. All right, Bobby Wood will come to the plate. All right. This is probably a bad idea, but okay. He's had a bad game. He's probably in a bad mood right now. Ball one. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can smell food around me being cooked. 1-1. Do 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 do. 1-2. Runner at first, 2 away, 9-6. Royals lead. Bottom of the 6. 1 on, 2 out. 2-2. Another foul, another 2-2. And they get Bobby Witt swinging. All right, we'll head to the top of the 7th, the last inning for me to be watching. Lee, McGonigal, Valencia. All right, top 7 coming on up. Lee, McGonigal, Veerling. 2-3-4 for the Tigers. If we can score some runs, I'll stick, but most likely I'm taking off. 9-6, Royals lead. Jose Cubs. Uas. Cause Cuba. Who knows? New pitcher for the Royals, though. Top 7. It'll be Lee, McGonigal, Valencia. And I'm taking off after this half inning. I'm going to go get some food. Fucking hungry. Lead off double for the Tigers. It's 2-0 on McGonigal. Three-zero. Dun, 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 dun. And they walk McGonagall 2 on, and is everybody safe? Yeah, everybody's safe. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tigers in threatening again. Tigers up to some business here in the 7th. Oh, no. They're going to make us sit through another pitch and change? Might as well. Here's Keith, for some reason, with the bases loaded, nobody out. One of the best hitters with runners in scoring position in baseball, and we're bringing in Colt Keith to hit for him. So in 1. So in 2 on a foul ball. What a surprise. Mm. Yeah, let's get rid of that. That seems like I wouldn't send any money to that unless you trust it. That'll be a line out, 1 away, nobody scores. Not enough to get the runner in from 3rd. One. What's up, Kim? It's 1-2. You don't mean to tell me that they're going to score no runs here, are they? Fouled away to remain 1-2. Come on, Callahan. And he strikes out, 2 away. Are you kidding? Oh. 2 down. Here's Mel Gary. Bases loaded. 2 away. Was bases loaded, nobody out. One. Ball, then a swinging strike. Like I said, I'm probably leaving after the top of this half inning ends. I want to go get some food. And I was really hoping that they'd score and I wouldn't be able to leave, 2-1. Maybe. Hold on. 3-1. Suddenly they can't throw strikes. Will we take advantage and get one run with the bases loaded at least? Called strike two. It's 3-2. And he walks. Oh, we score a run. Hooray. 9-7. This is such an exciting game. Here comes a pitching change. Oh, maybe not. Okay, cool. Oh, no, there is a pitching change. Okay, that's what I thought. Maybe. Maybe it's just a mound visit. 0-2. Called strike and a foul ball. It's 0-2. Oh, yeah, Seth. Good for your Phillies. That's always cool. It's 1-2 on Clark. He pops it out in foul territory. Well, we score one with the bases loaded, nobody out. All right, I'm out of here, folks. That's all I have time for this afternoon. I have to get going a little early. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of the game. Hopefully maybe we can come back. Only down by 2 now. But yeah, I got to get going. Got to go get some food in, and I have a few other things I have to take care of as well. Yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. When do we play again tomorrow? Should be we're back versus the Rays, so I should be live for the next 2 games. Then that third game probably not going to be able to because I have other stuff going on that afternoon. These weekend games are in question too. At least Fridays is. We'll see though. I also have stuff starting back up with like school and work and everything like that now that it's kind of the end of summer. So I'm gonna go get some food and I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Yeah, I'm pretty checked out on that game. All right. Have a good rest of the night, everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. We'll be live again tomorrow for the game, so it's not a big deal. Hopefully I'll see you then. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Does anyone need a way to watch the game directly? I can hook you up with that. You may have to do a little bit of digging around to get to the actual game, but you can find it through this link I'm about to give you. Here you go. If you need a way to watch the game, you just have to click through a link or two, and then you'll be right there. Yeah, enjoy it. Have a great rest of your weekend. As always, go Lions, go Patriots, and of course, it's always go Tigers. Yeah, hopefully we can come back and win. Maybe me leaving like it has been so many times this year will be a good luck charm in these last couple innings. But yeah, I gotta get going. Y'all have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, whatever. Peace out. Go Tigers. Bye.